Hey guys, Fire here, bringing you another game review. This time we're checking out RedRaptor. This game's currently available in the Xbox Store for a price starting at $5. Is on sale when I'm recording this, so you can save $1. It's developed by Novak Games, published by East Asia Soft, and is a shoot-'em-up game that, in my opinion, kind of misses the mark for shoot-'em-ups. So there's two different modes, a campaign mode and then an arcade mode. But to be able to do the entire campaign mode, you're going to need to end up unlocking all the missions in the game. And once you unlock all the missions in the game, you'll be able to then progress and play the campaign mode. Now, on paper, and even in watching the trailer for the game and stuff, it looks really fun. But then once you actually start playing it, some of the things that are not really in the game kind of take away, at least from my experience, from making a shmup that could have been really good, and really just detracts from what is presented. Early on in the game, you're presented with this kind of laser that you'll see here on screen now that you're this really good and powerful weapon that isn't actually powerful at all until you spend a lot of time and energy making it powerful to be able to do the things that you want it to do. Now, if you're probably still sitting here watching and wondering, but Rick, why is the shmup missing for you? Honestly, a lot of what's here is kind of cookie cutter and, beyond just your gun shooting, there isn't really any, auditorial stuff, like music or anything going with the game. As you can see, I stopped shooting here. Nothing's really going on in the game. Nothing really kind of immerses you, and then, there's no opportunity, once you finish a run. If you look at the top right of my screen, you'll see there's score and then coins. Now, I can't finish a run and then go and purchase an upgrade for my ship to make myself, a little stronger or just a little bit better. I actually have to quit and lose all the progress I've made in whatever level I'm actually in at the time. And it kind of just feels like you're fighting a never-ending rinse-repeat style of game that doesn't give you a strong, rewarding sense of, okay, I beat this mission, I'm going to go reset, and then I can dive into the next mission. No, it's ultimately, once you die, you have to replay even missions that come so extremely easy. But the game forces you to just redo those experiences. Unless you're willing to shell out more of that points that you've worked a lot for, just to start at a further up level. And, for me, the game's making you work to even not have to progress through time-intensive stages that you shouldn't have had to do to begin with. And then in between some of the sections of the game, as you can see there, we had a pretty good pause between the game even introducing the boss to us, to our guns. It kind of just takes you out of that immersion effect. So I'm going to show you here. Look at how powerful my laser is when it's kind of damaging this boss. And then I'm going to show you how powerful my actual guns are against damaging this boss, which they are way more powerful than the laser ever really even intends to try to be. And, starting in the game, yeah, you want to upgrade and increase and improve some stuff, but it really gives a lackluster experience when the normal weaponry that I start out with, and yes, I've upgraded my gun a little bit, so you could say, oh, you have a better gun, but it honestly still feels that you're better off never even touching your special weapon and just continually pushing the boundaries with your guns and spending your money upgrading your weapons, or even getting these little assistive drones that fly next to you. And then when you're done with the stage, there isn't even really a sense of a rewarding thing that really feels like you're earning anything. And then there's even parts of the game, if you look, when I hit this boss now, I'm not getting any visual representation that I'm actually hitting him. Outside of the health bar, where the prior stages of fighting this boss, his ship reacted to me hitting him. So it just feels like there's a lot of parts of this game that are missing. And yeah, I know this game's $5 or less, but you know, for $5, there's a lot better shmups that have kind of came out there that have honestly a more invigorating story. Like, I'm not really getting any stats. Like, what's the like? Give me like how many ships I destroyed out of how many, or you know, my accuracy, things like that. That a lot of shmups will present to you just are kind of misses in the game. So as you can see, like I quit that stage. If I want to play again, I can't continue from the level that I worked and earned toward, and then you know all I can really do is go to upgrade stuff and try to just continue that grind over and over again. And you know, every level you beat, you might get 1,000, 1,500 coins. So it's going to take me through 3 runs effectively of level 1 at least, just to be able to skip to stage 5 to probably not earn enough coins to rinse and repeat that method again. So it feels like you're just working to go backwards constantly. And you know, for me, like the lack of like any type of like soundtrack in this game, or it's any like freak kind of music, like the immersion effect RedRaptor has, is just really a miss there. So as far as my opinion on the game, I'd have to recommend you pass on RedRaptor if you're looking for a shmup. There's plenty of other good ones out there, and even other games that you could really sink your teeth into. But yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on RedRaptor. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. If you have a differing opinion, I'd love to hear it. But yeah, until then, I appreciate you guys checking out the channel. Maybe you'll consider checking out one of the other 2 videos on your screen now. And until then, we'll see you next time.